He's got a ticket to ride. Hey. Good going morning, everybody. I already started sooner, but I had to take care of some bills and stuff. It's the first. It's the first of the month, though. Anyway, it's something to look forward to, right? Oh, the bills are due. The bills are due. Anyway, um, so before I even begin the reading at all, I've got to address an issue. And I honestly want to know, please let me know. What do you think should happen? This is allegedly, I'd say. What do you think should happen to a vice president that conspired to kill that conspired to kill a leader, a spiritual leader, because he was having an affair with that spiritual leader's wife, and also and a president that got involved because he knew the girl. What should happen to those leaders if that's the case? I mean, poor old Usha. I mean, god dang, do you blame her? She stepped forward. She said, "Nah, man, this is bullshit." Y'all believe that shit? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. She's having an affair with a man prior to Charlie Kirk's disappearance. I don't know if it was murder. I don't know if that was real or not. It didn't look real. None of it did. None of the whole situation looked real. It all looks like a big old distraction to cause the people to fight and have evaluations about it, but it does look like a fucking big old soap opera. And it's really fucking crazy because prior to the Charlie Kirk thing, I remember Trump was jumping around the world talking to world leaders like Putin and Kim Jong and the Japanese leader and the fucking Chinese leader. I remember him doing all of that prior to this Charlie Kirk occurrence, okay? Now, all of this Charlie Kirk occurrence is just one motherfucking lie after another, after another, after another, after another. Big old scandal happening. This is a big old live scandal going on about our vice president having an affair, getting her pregnant, but they was having an affair prior to the point that Charlie Kirk thought that the baby that she's holding wasn't his. He went and got a DNA test done, and didn't even get to find out the results. They killed him before the results came back. Okay, now very good chance that the baby that's already here is JD Vance's or somebody else's and not Charlie Kirk's. Okay, and now I want y'all to know this is already broken up. This boy and girl, Mikey and his old lady broke up. JD and his old lady broke up. She's done. She done. She DUN done. She done. She fucking done. She can't believe it. A man is dead. Apparently a prostitute. Is she the whore of Babylon? What the fuck is going on, man? Is she the whore of Babylon? I don't know, but she's about to bring down the whole motherfucking government just because she's a whore. I'm just saying. But she ain't denied she's pregnant. 8 weeks. 8 weeks pregnant. Charlie Kirk died 10 weeks ago. And Usha done took off her wedding ring. She done. Pissed the fuck off because she stood behind that fucking sorry motherfucker forever. And probably put up with his narcissism and all kinds of shit. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Now, that had to be some type of setup for her to gain control of that turning point. And Trump and his buddies already fucking knew about it because Trump been knowing Erica since she was a kid damn near, okay? Because he's friends with her dad. Y'all understand all of this. It's big fucking scandal. It's trying to cover up something else that is actually really going on, okay? I mean, if you look at everything, all of it's fake, then Candace Owens was digging because it's fake. She's being paid. I don't know. Is she being paid to expose all of this? That's really crazy. And then we got the ex-president. His old lady is a man. Okay? And that's a big deal because they like split up because he's a sex addict and started fucking Jennifer Aniston. Like, what? Diddy done got all of them fucking stirred up. And fucking he ain't even done nothing. He's not guilty. And then we got Epstein. Epstein, Donald Trump's best friend so much that they got a fucking statue that they holding hands at. A statue that they holding hands. Friends forever. Whew-wee. Is it comical, y'all? I mean, is it motherfucking comical or what? Like, this bitch pregnant with our vice president's kid, and the baby that she already just had, it could be his too. She done disappeared. She can't take it. Okay, I listened to the fucking where the sister of Charlie Kirk come out. Boy, y'all need to listen to that. Oh my God, she came out there on the stage and confronted Erica. She confronted her. Erica didn't know what to say. She was like, holy shit. I mean, she didn't know what to say. Y'all need to go listen to that because it's kind of long, okay? But I really needed to address that. How it's so motherfucking like, they're playing a soap opera? Is it any of it real? Like, I don't think Charlie Kirk's dead. I think he was like, fuck y'all. Fuck all of y'all. I'm closing Turning Point down. Fuck this. I mean, I'm sure. It's a lot like that, okay? Because he confronted Erica. He filed for divorce, even. I'm telling y'all, this is some kind of this is some kind of ops or something, because you know she's in trouble. She got fucking kicked out of a motherfucking whole country because she's a pedophile. She neglects her kids. The nanny done come out and said that she ain't no fucking where around. Her kids are grieving their dad because he's had to disappear or what have you, or get killed or whatever, if y'all say that. I don't believe he's dead, to be honest with you. I believe that they put him somewhere because he was fixing to bust open some shit that he didn't even have to. They fucking did it on their own because that stupid whore is just so obvious that I guess she's narcissist. I don't know. But she was just blatantly, oh, J.D. Vance, J.D. Vance. And see, he suspected J.D. Vance because he would say to his sister, he said to Candace Owen even, for some reason, I feel like that I'm living in some kind of masquerade or something. He was saying, and he said, but I watch Erica. Erica lights up and starts this googly eye, girlish shit when she sees JD and that. Okay, so he's questioning it. Next thing you know, this man's executed on national television. All these fucking people sitting there doing all this fucking, okay, it's time. I mean, that kind of shit all around the fucking shit. He even acted like he was setting up for it and getting shit fucking set up for the fucking execution. So I don't know what that shit all right there is a big fucking something to cover us up, okay? I'm not sure exactly what it is that they're trying to cover us up where we can see. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, they picked a little 23-year-old. I'm sure that was a buddy of Mikey's that was on top of the ceiling. I mean, on top of the roof up there. Okay? And what happened to him? I mean, he's the one that supposedly killed this man, and ain't a word being even spoken about him, but all of the drama of that man's life is just unfolding like a crazy. But the executioner of it, nothing. Nobody talking about Tyler. Like, what? Nobody got a word to say about him. Nothing. But he's the one that did it all. He's the one that triggered it all. He triggered it all, right? Because he pulled the trigger, right? Right? Didn't he start it all? It's funny how Erica demanded that Mikey call her first immediately if anything happens. And he already had her on the phone in his pocket when it happened. He just pulled the phone out. Okay, it's done. He didn't even check on Charlie. He was like, I got to get the fuck on. I'm only 22 years old. I'm only 23 years old. What the fuck? I ain't going to sit here and do all that. And then the preacher lies, say, oh, he had blood all over him. Mikey had blood all over him. Bullshit. Mikey had no blood on him. There wasn't no blood on Charlie. Like, how the fuck Mikey gonna have blood on him when there ain't even no blood on Charlie? That is so... I don't know. Maybe they should have hired a better director or something like that. I don't know. Because the story sure is like every fucking step that girl makes is nothing but disaster behind her. That's something crazy, ain't it? Is she the whore of Babylon, y'all? I don't know. When she was standing on the stage with Trump, I thought she was fixing to hump him. I swear to God. And he was sitting there going, face was kind of turning red. It looked like he slid his hand down on her ass. I swear, y'all. And all this sobbing on the stage. All this sobbing on the stage. When backstage, she's dressed to the nines. She got her hair did. She done got new fingernails since last night. And, I mean, y'all tell me. Okay, I just wanted to address that. Anyway, here with the reading, I wanted to see how Collect is feeling and that and that and that. And what are the next steps, okay? I've got the Out of Hand deck. Okay, this has got a... Sometimes they say cool things on them, but this one don't. But it says 2222. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. Someone may have tattoos. Anyway, it says from the Boo Tarot. I got some Boo Tarot too. We might get them out too, because I just noticed that it says that from the Boo Tarot. Y'all know I got the Boo Tarot with the little ghost on them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I was cutting the deck and that, and it said Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, and I was like, okay, this is something, because I asked the question. I was asking the question, I pulled the deck out, you know, and I was shuffling the deck, and I was asking the question, and when I cut it in half, it said the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so all of a sudden, I started hearing, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. Okay, I started hearing that, okay? And when I pulled these, I knew that it said that they're called Out of Hand, but for some reason my mind was saying out of touch. She's out of touch, she's out of touch. So somebody's trying to get in touch with you, like trying to reach you. It looks like that there's something going on the internet, okay? It says prizes, it's got tickets, it's got a computer, someone's pointing out at a destination. And then underneath them, the cards slid forward, like they slid a little bit when I laid them on the deck, right? When I laid them on the table. The one under the Seven of Swords says the Hanged One, and then it says the Hierophant. Okay, this is something that's predestined. It was already predestined for you to receive this, okay? Whatever it is, it's already been written. It's already been lined up. It's ready. It's something about you going to a specific location, or somebody's coming to a specific location. They're maybe been searching for you, okay? And they're telling you just to surrender to whatever that is going on right there, okay? Because you're going to have some kind of decision or choice to make. Okay, now this is giving me like, it could be just somebody talking shit vibes. Like a carnival. Some kind of trickery. Oh, wait, I got to use the restroom. Okay, but there's something else behind that. Because you're going to have more than one option. Hold on. gotta take it to the high. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. Ooh, my baby don't care. My baby don't care. Okay, so look, you're gonna have many options before you. Don't get tricked by the temptations and the prizes, okay? Because these ain't prizes that are coming to you. This is something that's already destined for you, and somebody may be trying to trick you out of it, okay? But you're not. You're aware. You're aware. You're pointing something out. And let me tell you something that I saw. You was pointing something out. Look, it's something to do with your follower, your voice. Using your voice on some kind of platform. Somebody, you got a fan. Somebody likes your accent or your vibration when you speak. Look, this person is, look, it's something to do with spirituality. Somebody might want you to talk on spirituality on the radio. Or on some type of platform, type radio platform. It may be like on an internet radio or, you know, live radio, like you're a DJ on live radio or something like that. I don't know. Somebody wants you to speak out on some type of platform. Looks like on the internet, worldwide or something. Kind of, I guess like a Candace Owen kind of deal. I'm not sure. But, you know, that type of thing. But it's something about traveling and finding a location. Okay, see, I'll take that what's resonating in the cut, okay? But this is something, my question was, how is collective feeling? And what are the next steps, okay? For the here and now. How is collective feeling in the here and now? The H and the N, okay? How does collective feel in the here and now? And what are the next steps? It's something that's receiving the bigger picture, something falling out of the sky into your hands, something just being handed right to you. Something's being handed to you. It looks like for your knowledge. You see all them books? Okay, something that you're natural at as well, okay? Because some people just don't have that. Look, they don't have that finesse, because look, he's about to trim something. Some people just don't have that finesse, okay? It's hard to explain, okay? Like, trying to give an example, okay? Say like, I don't believe like Martha Stewart could do the Joe Rogan experience, like her be Joe Rogan and interview all them different people, but she could, but I don't know if she could or not. I mean, I don't know if she could fit that bill, because he has a way of I don't know, bringing something out and people. That's my point is that there's something that you have that. I can't even say it. Verge quoi. You have that. Verge quoi. I guess that's what it. Okay, I'm not French. Okay, so y'all know what country I'm from, right? So y'all don't have to ask or anything. I'm not from France. Okay. But you have that quality, that whatever the hell it is, the courageous, you got that thing. It's a style. It's something about your aura, something about your, I don't know, but they're looking for somebody just like you. Okay? It's something about you relocating. So we're going to find out how it's collective feeling and what are the next steps. Take it what resonates. Don't force it. Anything. Now I'm having spiritual burps. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Alright. Tell me how collective's feeling. It says death in reverse. Dang, collective. Dumping something out. That's what it looks like. Oh, you overcome death? Possibly. That's how you're feeling in the here and now? You feeling alive, overcoming death. You feel like you've overcome something. That's what I feel. You feel like you've overcome something. 13, y'all. It says inertia. It says the card may indicate resistant to change, something stagnation, inertia. It says the death card serves as a reminder to confront your fears of change, release the old, and open yourself to potential for renewal. It encourages you to overcome stagnation and embrace the opportunities that change can bring. Okay, now this is like I was talking about yesterday, okay? When I was telling you to promote some type of different thing that you get out of that routine, get out of that rut, okay? Like do some light exercises. That's promoting change. When you do some light exercises, pick out some stuff just to throw away or give away. That's promoting change into your life, okay? Don't make the tea and drink water. It's promoting healthy changes and things like that. Do you understand? Okay, that's what it's talking about. Okay, to get out of that stagnated, it feels like you just keep just looping around and just being stagnated because nothing's happening. Okay, when you start making movements and start letting the universe and God know that you're ready for this to be, you know, this stagnated energy to be over with. Now, this is going to be a difficult thing because this is a test because we're going into the winter months, the hibernation months, these months of when you really want to just sit around and do nothing and not it's a very unmotivating and such, okay? That's why Spirit's asking you to do it. Because the more you do it during these months, the more motivating it is for you to continue doing it, okay? And it motivates others, and they're like, okay, well, I don't. She does her exercise every day. You understand? If she can do it, surely God, I can do some light exercises, okay? And then the next thing you know, change is occurring, okay? So that's what it's leading into. It's just taking steps, 2233, okay? Taking these steps, these small little, they don't have to be huge, okay? Throw some shit away. Get out, when you throw out shit, it makes room for new to come in, for change, okay? So this is what the energy we're in right now. We got to take these little steps to take these little changes. Hey, Mr. Beast. Anyway, it says the bishop on the card, which is that's what it's showing. The bishop on the card symbolizes authority in the spiritual realm. You have some type of authority in the spiritual realm. You need to embrace that. Okay. Sure. It says, this is emphasizing the inevitability of change in the leveling of all in death. Okay, that's one thing that I say all the time is if there's one thing that's inevitable, it's change. It don't matter what you do. Yes, I can cook, man. Look, I'm trying to do this, okay? Yes, they would agree, okay? I'm trying to do my job here. Will y'all stop? Anyway, so you're promoting some type of change, okay? By just doing these small little things to change up the routine and that. Okay, that's for the here and now. You're being prompted because divine is busy doing something else. Okay, divine is doing something that's out of your control. That's leading up to something that's already ready for your timeline. Okay. So they're asking you, the only thing that you really need to be doing is self-improvement, like improving daily, just changing the routine a little bit, and that, focusing on self, okay? So let's find out what's next. What does collective need to be focusing on besides this? What's coming up next? Because focusing on these things and these health improvements and environmental improvements and that will usher in this new change, okay? What are you talking about, He-Man? Come here. Okay. Tell me what's next. What's going on? What's collective need to be aware of? What's coming up next? If collective is able to usher in these new changes, don't be afraid to allow these changes to come in. It says the Ace of Swords, okay? Make a plan. Get something prepared. This is about communication, okay? Something's in the air. Divine is in the air. Divine is working something in your favor that's already meant for you, okay? That's what's coming up next, okay? It says the Moon card in reverse. Something is being revealed. Okay, this card's trying to come. It says the Four of Cups is being revealed. You're being honored by divine. Serendipity, y'all. Some kind of it's something to do with your courage and your bravery and honesty, authority, being a leader. Okay, so let's read the Moon card in reverse. It's funny that the two major arcanas are in reverse. That's a big secret being revealed. Something's mirroring back, reflecting back. Someone's reflecting on some kind of plan. Allowing divine. I'm telling you, divine's fixing to bring this into you. Because someone's tuning in. It says they're tuning in. Moon card in reverse. It says the moon card in reverse may carry an indicate clarity, illumination, or the courage to face your inner fears. Now we talked about that. You've faced these inner fears. You're ready to make these little small changes, and that's going to usher in some type of energy. The divine is just telling you you're on the right path. You just need to focus on it. These small improvements, okay? Everybody can use improvements. I don't care who you are, okay? Everybody has these things that they can improve on, okay? It suggests that you're gaining insight into the hidden aspects of your life and emotions. So something's about to be revealed about your birthright. Take what resonates, because that's what the cut was, 7 and 7, okay? You're gonna have many options that's gonna come out to you. For standing up and being courageous and planting these seeds, sowing these seeds, and never giving up. Okay? You're going to be rewarded for it. It says, reverse, the Moon card serves as a reminder that by confronting your fears and diving into the depths of your subconscious, you can find greater clarity and understanding. It encourages you to explore the mysteries of your inner world. Telling you to take time to improve yourself. Okay, that's what you're being urged to do, collective. Okay, and then the Four of Cups, because serendipity, that's coming out of nowhere. You're looking at something that's been sitting there, but you're just not interested in it. Okay, this is going to come out of nowhere. Someone's seen a picture. Someone might have seen a picture of you. They'd be a fan. They were watching something. Because they got a remote control in their hand. But this is someone's hand that come out of nowhere, or it's fucking AI, because they got 3 hands if it ain't. Because this is a picture that come out of nowhere. Because they got 3 fucking hands if it ain't AI. Okay? Just... Four of Cups says... It says contemplation, introspection, and opportunities coming out of nowhere. Just boom, 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 boom. Coming out of nowhere, collective. Okay, we got 2 major arcanas in reverse. Something's to be continued because something is leading up to this big reveal. Some kind of emotional reveal. Loyalty. It's making me think Jake. Anyway, I'll take what resonates. It says the Four of Cups in the upright position signifies a time of contemplation and introspection, leading you to evaluate and make space for future opportunities. What'd I tell you? Make space for future opportunities by throwing out these little things, getting out that stagnated energy, throwing away those things, and allowing space for new to be replacing it, to put it in that place, okay? Also, it'll help release some burdens to throw out stuff. This is like it may be building up and you don't use it or whatever. It's just sitting there, okay? And to throw those things away is like taking anchors off of you, taking weights off of you, and just throwing it away. When you come into your home or whatever, it doesn't feel heavy and loaded, okay? All right, so if you're feeling dissatisfied, this card invites you introspection to find a deeper purpose and warns against shutting yourself off from new opportunities due to past disappointments. So don't shut yourself off because something's coming. Something is coming to make you believe in whatever you shut yourself off of. It's coming back to make you believe again in it. Okay. It says the tree. The tree symbolizes, because there's the tree. The tree symbolizes stability, grounding, and the need for introspection. It represents the figure's desire for solitude and self-discovery. Okay, the fourth cup in the air, the figure appears disinterested in the new offering. But the fourth cup offered by the hand of the cloud represents a new opportunity or a potential for emotional gift. You're going to get some kind of emotional support. Okay? There's some kind of emotional support's coming in. The truth is out here. There's some kind of divine plan that's in play that's already been drawn out and written because you carry some type of marking of the royalty in divine. I'm telling you, you're somebody that has been able to like reinvent themselves after every like when you've made it over to the tops of these mountains and along the way down you're like reinventing yourself, okay, to in order to it's like it's making you that much stronger to cross all this terrain to climb this one again, because you know that's part of it, is that you're somebody that's on a spiritual journey. That's part of it, is it that you've got to go through all these things to reach the top, okay, but you do it humbly, okay. It's saying the King of Swords is bringing some kind of Ten of Pentacles. Find out what's going on. Looks like the King of Swords may be taking some type of leap. But this is talking about collective in the here and now, how collective's feeling. I'm telling you, you'll feel better and better and better with these small little details, these small little changes. You're going to feel better and better and better, okay? You're going to feel better with throwing some shit away. Especially now, like, Christmas is coming or whatever, like, you're going to receive some shit, okay? What do you usually get around Christmas time? Scarves and hats and gloves and shit like that. Throw the old shit away, okay? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Or give it to somebody. Go donate it to the homeless. They need socks, okay? Homeless need socks really bad. That's a really good thing to give to the homeless. Okay, tell me what collective needs to know here, what's changing. It says the Seven of Wands, someone's stepping up because they've got the plan. This King of Swords is coming in, y'all, I'm telling you. This is happening in the here and now. Okay, it says somebody's stepping up to check on somebody's loyalty. Someone's checking someone's loyalty. The Queen of Cups, remembering your loyalty. Somebody is. Because somebody's stepping up to defend or protect, bringing justice to this Queen of Cups. He's younger. This could be younger than you, but there's some type of balance in the situation here. You're gifted. You're reading tea leaves. You're going to receive something because someone's seen someone wants you to be part of this plan, y'all. The Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. You're very gifted. It's something to do with your birth. Queen of Pentacles. This is something to do that you've been meant to have this all you're from birth. This is a divine plan that's coming in for collective, celebration for collective in the world, because you're in the world, you're not of it. Okay, you don't get sucked into all that uh, worldly shit. Okay, you're in the world. You're here to experience it. Okay, you know that. You've known it since birth, collective. I'm telling you, you're in the world. You're not of it. You're here to watch and experience it. You're meant to travel, without a doubt. Since birth, you should have already been traveling. You might have um, 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 stepped out and started trying to travel on your own. That is so fucking crazy. Wow. I just realized something. You know, Jesus left home at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock. He said, yeah. Quitting time. Anyway. You know how Jesus left home when he was 12 years old, right? Well, the same thing kind of happened to me. I left at 12 to go stay in Boston with my uncle. They were somewhat strangers to me, but you know, it was family or what have you. But I went and stayed up there for a few months to experience life and stuff, and just to, you know, not be like guarded by the you know, danger or whatever from the parents being overlooking. Watch it. I left and went up there. I had to fly on a plane on the way back, and the whole time before I left, the air traffic controllers were on strike. So that was a whole big old, you know, worrisome thing, but I wasn't worried about it. I got on that fucking plane all by myself. There wasn't no fucking guardian or nothing with me. I was 12 years old and enjoyed myself. But anyway, those kinds of things, you've been like meant. You could feel like a tug or something in your. I think you were supposed to be on a stage. I don't know why I'm going into all this, because we're talking about the here and now. Okay, we got the Four of Swords and multi-talented. There's something about your talents. The drum is on here. We got the drum, food, possibly tying these together, tying these talents together. Okay, because you have many talents. Okay, you're very multi-talented. It's something to do with tying all these talents together. That could have been the problem as a child, like as you were walking through life. You couldn't like pinpoint exactly what you wanted to do as like a career, because you were good at everything. Like you were good at many things. I mean, many things you were good at. So you couldn't like, you just knew you had it was some type of life of servitude. So you may have went into like serving or cooking or something to that effect. Okay, and then started doing like little hobbies. Okay, and these little hobbies, you keep them to yourself, because that's like your enjoyment. Okay, that's like your safe space. Okay, you keep these little hobbies to yourself. Okay, you don't want nobody fucking putting their input on it and trying to discourage you or anything as you're building it. Okay, because you may have experienced. Thank you so much. You may have had experiences as a child, like your parents, like hello, um, um, criticizing your really good work, your really good achievements, instead of saying, "Oh, well, that looks good and that looks good." They just criticized. They said, "Oh, well, yeah, you did that, but you could have done, and you could have done, and why did you do?" And it made you kind of be like, "Oh, I don't want to share my fucking creations with them." Okay. I made you like that, okay? Because it was fucked up feeling, you know what I'm saying? So then you started having like these, you started developing your little talents in secret, kind of, okay? Like keeping it to yourself, because that was your enjoyment. Like you really enjoyed writing poetry and songs and doodling and the differences in colors, and that led into like the how you can create from food, and by just looking at colors, the colors of the food, you can just take shit off the shelves and see that the colors, they're gonna go together, you know, and that and that and that and that and that, okay? And that was your safe space, and you didn't want to, okay? But as time went on, you started like sharing those things, especially when you started being really shunned for being talented and stuff. Like, it was like your mom and people were envious of all those talents you had because you didn't know where to take them. Because you didn't have any guidance. They wouldn't guide you because they was jealous or envious. Like you was fucking getting in newspapers for making gingerbread houses at 7, 8 years old. And shit like that, okay? I'm telling you, and they never fucking pushed none of that. Because you were so talented at things. They never pushed you to be the singer, because you was very entertaining. I mean, you was always very entertaining. Like at Christmas time, you'd be making up these little skits, you know, and drawing these big ass fucking Christmas cards like this to give to your parents, you know, to present and stuff like that. No, none of that was ever encouraged. None of it, ever. It's not necessarily their fault, because they were maybe mind controlled and conditioned, brain conditioned 9 to 5, go to fucking work, come home, raise your kids, fucking go back to work, da 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 da. You had this other inner energy that they just couldn't match in order to push you and promote you into that direction. Okay? Right. Family in the street. Man, I hate that. That sounds so. It sounds like a negative thing. Family in the streets. Okay. I would say family through strangers. Family through strangers. Okay. And in my opinion, y'all, I want to say this so much too. We weren't meant to be like living inside of these square boxes. I don't believe. I believe we were meant to like travel like nomads, like build shelters, build places, and so on and so forth. Leave those structures there and move and build and investigate new areas and build structures there. And then the other people that are out exploring and investigating, they come and they receive a message through what you built, and they add on to it and they make it theirs for a little while, and then they move on, and the next people come in and they make it theirs for a little while, and that, and so on and so forth. I really believe that that's the way it's truly supposed to be. Okay? Because I don't think that we're supposed to be like stuck in boxes paying outrageous rent for a box. It's retarded to keep you stuck in it. We should be paying $10 a month for a box to stay in, and then we can go off and explore. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason that anybody should be paying nothing like $1,000 fucking dollars a month and shit like that's retarded. Plus their utility bills. Why? Okay, how much was it the cost of building that fucking structure? How much was the cost of that? How much did it cost you to build that structure? Okay, now break it down, okay? Break it down and be fair, okay? Be fair about it. Break it down, okay? So it costed you that much to build, okay? So in a 5-year period of time, you're going to make your money back if you charge these people $70 a month. Plus some. You're going to get interest too. And then that person's going to be very grateful and thankful to you, and they're going to take care of that building, add on to it even, make it better, because they're going to have the money to be able to do it. And then when they're ready to leave, the next group of fucking explorers are going to come in, and they're going to say, damn, I like this. I like what you've done. You know, instead of paying you $70 a month, I'd like to give you $90 a month, okay? just for the extra 20 for you in your pocket, okay? Just because. And I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to take care of, I'm going to build a garden out here so you can be self-sustainable. So that person builds a fucking garden, and there's a garden, okay? And then the next person comes along and builds a fucking barn, okay? But if you keep it at a level that is fair, you're going to receive more. You're going to receive more for your buck. I'm telling you, because you're going to get people. They're going to want to do these things. They're going to want to build and add on and make it better and more beautiful. But if you're charging fucking $1,000 a month for a shithole that can't even be repaired, or you won't even come in and fix the this or the that on it, and the tenant is up, it's not even left up to the tenant because they're being no. You can't do fucking repairs. You got to live in the shithole while we raise the rent. Okay? Oh, you don't like it? Okay, we got to move to another shithole then. I mean that kind of bullshit. Okay? When you charge them a fair price, they'll take care of the shit themselves. They'll take care of whatever themselves, and you won't have to worry about it. Yeah, New York City, that's... you pay for sure. You living in a fucking box. I don't blame the people who live in the cardboard box on the street. They're bigger. They live in a bigger fucking place. Have better plumbing. I'm serious. Than the people that pay for fucking $900 for... You might could go through the whole house like this because there's a wall in front of you and a wall behind you to get to your bed that is slanted. I don't know, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Look, there's something being revealed. The illusions, like I said, everything is being exposed, okay? It's in your favor. Whatever's going on here, it's in your favor, okay? Right. You are lucky. That is lucky, though. I mean, the projects to live there rent free, that is lucky, though. I'm just saying, okay? I'm not. That's very lucky. And a lot of people get those situations where they're paying $5 a month and that, okay? But I just want to say to you, you're in a... Jesus is good all the time. Listen, this person, y'all go give this person hell on their page. James Abbott, Q2Y. Go give them hell. He says Jesus is not God. Yes, Jesus is God. Yes, he is. Yes. You don't know what you're talking about. Get the fuck out of here. Rebuke you, demon. Bye. Okay, now, what I was saying before this person said Jesus ain't God, no. Okay, with that situation, okay, getting rent free and the projects and that, okay, I'm not saying anything that I would do it. I would do it if it was presented to me. If someone say, hey, I'm gonna let you live in the project for free and all your bills paid for free, I'd fucking live in there. But you also, because there's a stigma on the projects. There's a lot of crime, drug dealings, and so on and so forth. Very low moral values because the vibration of it being the projects, that shit's drawn there. It's just drawn there into that energy. Okay, that energy draws it there. Drug dealing, shootings, abuse, because it's to keep you in a loop of not good enough that you can't do it yourself, that you can't take care of yourself. The government's going to take care of you completely as long as you stay on that lowest vibration as possible, as long as you're on that lowest vibration, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, no, I'm not a man. No, I'm not a man in any kind of way. You see my fucking cleavage right here. What is wrong with people, man? Anyway, People are sickening and disgusting. Go somewhere where you fit in, because you don't fit in here. Skin, motherfucker. What do you have all over yours? What a fucking retard. Man. Okay. So, y'all, this is an indication that I'm onto something, and I'm speaking about something real and true, or they wouldn't started attacking. Y'all see that? You see how they all started fucking jumping in all at one time because I was speaking on something real? Happens. Those are AI robots. I'm trying to tell you, man. Okay, y'all pay attention. Those are sent ins, okay? People are fucking people. You hear me? You can label them whatever you want to. Okay? People are fucking people. You can label them globalist, Democrat. You can name them assholes. You can name them prejudiced, white. You can call them American, African American. You can call them African, and they can be white African, and they're not African if they black. They're just African if they black. But if they white, I guess they white African. I don't know. They're all motherfucking labels, right? You love Willie Nelson? Well, go fucking see him. I'm not Willie Nelson. Just because I have on a bandana, y'all, get fucking real. Won't you fucking grow up? Grow the fuck up, man. Okay, if I was a black woman and I had on one of those fucking wraps on my head, would anybody say a goddamn thing? No. Nothing. But I wear a bandana for protection because I have an injury here. And I get fucking smashed on a fucking daily, man. Hulk Hogan, fucking... be original, okay? Can you get original? I mean, fuck. Or get the fuck on. Okay? Will you do that? Quit fucking being... Why is it that mentality of the world? It's like, what do you think you're going to get some type of viral video by saying some dumb shit like that? You're in the comment section, fool. Your shit don't fucking... You think you're going to go viral by saying some dumb motherfucking mean, insulting shit? Really? You're going to go viral on my video by saying some bullshit like that, right? You know, Hulk Hogan's dead. Can you have not respect? You don't have any respect? No respect, right? No respect. You people have no respect. It's disgusting. Yeah, what's the big deal? What is the big deal? If I wore a hat every day, would that make you feel better? Fuck, man. Who cares? Why y'all gotta fucking always do that? That kind of shit fucking... It's the mentality, and you're just passing it on to the next generation, and they're just getting more and more narcissistic, unemotional, no emotions, no kind of feelings, no nothing. Back in the 70s and the 80s and shit, if we didn't have each other, man, it was messed up. I mean, because there was no iPhone and no fucking video games until later on, man. There wasn't none of that shit. We played with each other. We got to... I'm just so sick of these bullshit. I mean, why does it matter that I'm wearing a bandana to you so bad? Like, why does that fucking matter so much? Like, so fucking much. You know, I watch people like they do the reviews on the TikTok videos, okay? And they're sitting there and they wearing whatever the fuck they want to or whatever, okay? Nobody is sitting there constantly fucking got something to say about their appearance. Nobody. Not a single fucking person. So apparently, my style is irritating their fucking demons. I'm just saying, okay? I'm not in pain. You don't feel my pain. I'm just saying, I'm not in pain. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck what triggers that shit that they feel that they have to insult or make comments on someone's appearance. I mean, I'm sure that they are so fucking hip. I'm sure they are. They're so fucking hip that they have every right in the world to judge or make comments on someone else's appearance, not knowing any reason why they may be wearing that or appearing that way or anything like that. Not even trying to find out, but just bam, fucking attack. Be hateful and mean and just fucking just attack. No kind of empathy or sympathy or nothing like that. Nope. Nope. You know why? Because this technology has got them behind a little fucking picture or a letter on a fucking screen where they think that they have courage. Where these people really think that they have courage. Okay? If the real courage lies in the person on the other side of the screen that you're looking at. Okay? In their channel, in their room that they created. That's where the real courage lies. Not behind the fucking little bullshit fucking comment that you got to make about them. You understand? That's where the courage is. That's where it lies. When it can step forward. You understand? Not in your little pissy ass fucking little bullshit games. I'm here to give a fucking message. It don't matter what the fuck I look like or what I'm wearing. None of your fucking business. Especially if you're going to come in here thinking you're going to control my channel or something. By, what, insulting me? Well, honey, you better fucking get a number because that shit's happened since, what, 3-4 years ago? I don't give a fuck about it. Okay? I don't do meth. I'm old. I'm 55. Does that answer your questions? I don't do drugs. I smoke pot. And I'm old. I'm 55. There's been a I don't do meth. I don't have nothing to do with meth. What is wrong with you people? What in the fuck? What is wrong with you people? Like, what the fuck, y'all? What is wrong with these people? I don't do drugs, y'all. I don't even drink. I don't do any kind of drugs. I don't drink. My teeth are like this because it's inherited. I don't drink or do drugs. Y'all take what resonates, okay? All that mess was there to let y'all know. Don't judge a book by its cover, because y'all have no idea what I have to offer. That's ignorance. And I'm going to continue to wear my style. I'm going to continue to be who the fuck I am. Y'all can sit there and make fucking comments about it. But that's reflecting on you. Not on me. These people, my collective, these people that come in here on a regular basis know who I am. You're not going to fucking stray them away because you got a comment, an assumption that you think about me. Because they know who I am. Understand? You ain't stopping me. I ain't stopped yet, have I? Here I am today, yesterday, and I'll fucking be here tomorrow. Whether you like it or not. With my bandana or without, maybe. Who knows? That's up to me. That'd be my decision, won't it? It won't be yours. Alright, let's see what these letters got to say about the reading for the here and now. How you like me now? Go on and hit that subscribe button before I kick your ass out of the fucking room. Because it still counts. Just saying. Thanks for making me a star. Like I need your input. 2 times. Something's going on 2 times. Destiny 8. Some kind of completion on some kind of you trusting in divine. Okay, we got 4-9. That's the baby's daddy birthday. We got September 4th, September 8th, August 4th, August 9th, April 8th, and April 9th. Okay, take that as it resonates. Okay, 489, something about 1984. Okay, illusions being lifted. Someone's put on the sunglasses. Whoops, this A went to the ground. It says ant. Someone can see through it now. 8-8. It's destiny. Clear. Something about 4-9. Oh, his aunt? She passed away with COVID. What? This is my name. Okay, I'm somebody's aunt, y'all. For sure. Aunt Jean. I meant what? King? Jean King? What? I meant her. I meant her. Air. Meant. Mean. Aunt. Okay. Whew. Hearing name. Hearing her name. Says Jermaine out here. Hearing name. JT, JK. Hunt, earring. Hunt. Tearing name. Tearing. JK, tearing name. Somebody was rumor mill. They're spreading rumors about you, talking shit, saying you's on drugs, saying you's on meth, and that bullshit like that. Fucking, thank you so much, Kimberly. Saying shit like that, saying just a big old rumor. You're not none of those things. You understand? Just saying a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Yeah, I know dark-skinned people call me auntie. So what is that? What is your fucking point? What is your point? Something fucking wrong with people's brains or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. They must be playing PlayStation too much. Something is in the name. The name. Unnamed, tearing, rating. Okay, there's an energy in your name. Maybe in your last name. Take that as it resonates, okay? Something about an era. Era. Mating. Matters. Okay, something matters. Matter. He mattering. Nathan. It keeps bringing out the Nathan. It says ring. Matt. Near. Hears. Somebody hears. Hears, unhears, unheard. Okay. Somebody's a jerk. Okay, we got that. Okay, take, let's see, taker, take, math, take man, take human takers, netting. Okay, so somebody's taking junior. Somebody's trafficking humans. Take that as it resonates, collective. Just saying. Can y'all see these okay? Alright. Mike. Something about Tanner Medical. Something about a hospital. Somebody's in a hospital. Tanner. Hunting. Mike Tanner. A hunt. JGK. I'm telling you, these two letters are like Gerald and Jerry. They're the same first name. You understand? Someone goes by like a nickname. Hunting me. Hunt me. AI, hunt me. Ain't near gun. Ain't near home. Something about training me. Train me. This is Gene. Something about an instinct. Intuition. Take what resonates, y'all. Ought to. Taught me in. It says Gene. Rank. Taught me in rank. Caught me in rank. In the rain. Ink. Someone's got tattooed. Think I ran. In August. Something about an agent. Think I ran or think I read Quran. Someone is a Muslim or has Muslim they study the Quran. Think I quit. Agent. Me, agent. Jamie. Jermaine. It says Jermaine. Jermaine's out here too, y'all. Jermaine. Somebody may be going by like that. Their name may be Jermaine, started with a G, but they go by Jeremy. It starts with a J. That kind of thing. Like their true full name, their true like legal name is something that you can do that with. Like Richard goes by Dick. Okay, it's something like that. Jermaine. Something about Germans. German genie. Entity. Don't say Jew out here. I don't think that you should be able to judge an entire nation of people. I think people should be judged by their own merit, their each merit, not their nationality. That's retarded. Like, just because you're. I don't believe in heaven. I'll say I don't believe in a fucking 16th of the shit that this nation believes in. But I'm part of this nation. But that don't mean I should be judged as part of the nation, right? I should be judged on my own merit, not because I'm come from Germany, or if I come from, wherever. It shouldn't be because of the nationality. It should be because of what you've done. Okay, but let me say this in the same breath. Um, um, if there's a nationality of peoples, it's their responsibility to keep their peoples in check. If they allow their peoples to be running amok, or terrorists, or terrorism, and gangs, and so on and so forth, then that goes off onto their people. Their people is their responsibility to maintain their brother, their sister, their peoples. That's family. You understand? So they don't look bad. So it doesn't look bad on the whole of the nationality. Okay. If you don't like what your brother's doing, you need to speak up against it, not just enable it and allow it. Oh, well, because that's the black race. That's what they're known for. Oh, that's the Indian race. That's what they're known for. Oh, that's the white race. They're privileged. Bullshit. I'm part of the white race. I'm not fucking privileged. Just saying. There's a lot of us out there that aren't. And we get categorized because we're the color of the skin. Come on now. Give me a fucking break. That's retarded. I'm just saying. So take what resonates. Something about the margin. The margin. Something's in the margins. Something about an entity. Gen X. This is Gen X. So we're raised different, y'all. We were raised with a lot more independence. I'll tell you now. It says Hank. It says Jet. Thank you, Jet. Jean. Marge. Lisa. Thank you, Jet. Thank you, Jean. Intent. Something about your intent. I don't know. Something about a gamer. I can play games too. Gamer intent. Hank. Hunk. Junk. A junk has some kind of intent. Magic. Got some kind of somebody manager. I hit. Okay, so somebody hit 10 million. Somebody hit 10. Somebody wants a manager. Something about January, starting in January in the UK. Take what resonates, y'all. I wouldn't be saying this. Y'all understand that. Get that, okay? Great. Somebody's green and needs help. Him, great. They're new, like green at something, and they want you to help them next. Them agreement. Agree to like a month, like some type of you possibly gonna agree to a trial period. but you're going to get incentive money or what have you. It's yours to keep. Prior to that you're going to get like incentive. You're going to get incentive. You're going to get like a paid travel, paid place to stay, and that to give it a try, but nothing's written in stone. Okay, but that all that is for yours to keep, and to put another experience under your belt. So what that's what I've been saying. Either option, any option that you're choosing, is lining up to because you're in alignment with to receive your destined abundance, reward, so on and so forth. You're already in alignment for it, okay? I would jump on it too. God dang, just to go try it. Shit, let me go. Let me get paid to go make miniature fucking doll houses. And motherfuckers is cool. Okay, I'll try it. I sit on the fucking TV screen with my bandana on so motherfuckers can assume shit. And I be making them little chairs and little books. And I tell my story about how something. And gee, I hope I win. I do the whole fucking thing, okay? I do the whole thing, okay? Because that would be a fucking fire experience, wouldn't it? Go on like a cook-off or a baking show or something like that. All these people are out there and you fucking doing your thing. I would think that would be a fire experience. And that's a star in its own right. You understand? Because once you get on there, once you get there and and you're put down on film, you're immortalized. You're forever, ever going to be on that film for somebody to look up in 2,000 years and say, check this out. You understand? Just take that as it resonates. That's what's happening. Somebody named Nathan is involved, no doubt. I swear this is the cop. Nathan, name. Gree. Junket. I'm not sure why I keep saying like junk right here. Trunk. Why trunk? Jim. Jim. Nathan Trunk. I could play a role like that. Where I talk like from the 50s. Gee golly, Bill. That's the bee's knees. Like, let's go down to the Super Hop and get some bubble gum. I don't even know where that's coming from. Something about Gene and Gene. The Gene. Eugene, Ethan, Arthur. Something about a book. Arthur. Okay. Hurt heart. Someone's heart's broken. Hurt at the gym. Somebody got hurt at the gym. Main art. Main art. Tank. Make art. Hell yeah, I'm down for that. I'll make some art real quick. Let's get some art making. Hunter. At aquarium. I swear it says aquarium. I'll go work in an aquarium. I think that'd be fire, boy. I'd like that. I'd like the shit out of that. This right here. Something like that. Aquarium. Okay. Hunted. Haunted aquarium. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go explore a fucking Haunted aquarium, y'all. Jeremy? Is it Jeremy? Because it keeps saying, like, but there's no Y. Neat, teen, JK, karma, teen karma, haunting teen karma. Teen karma haunting somebody. Grant. It says granny. Granny, the granny. The granny. Ma, cunt. Kim. Oh, Kim and Granny. Oh, Lord, y'all. It says Sarah. Lots of names. June. Get. Hannah. It's the cop. That's another person to got Hannah too. Hannah did something. We got something about a tree. Hang tree. Hang tree. Hang Nat. Hang Kim. Hang something from a tree. Mark. I'm hanging from a tree. Tune. A tune. Something's lining up. Oh, I say hanging from a tree, but that's a mark of shame or what have you. Okay, I remember I looked that up and I remember it is, but it's something to do with shame. It's a symbol, cause Jesus was the only one. But that's why they hung them from trees. It's some kind of symbol. I can't remember, but I'm not going into it right now. Marky. Get hung. Someone's get hung. Oh, somebody might be hung on somebody. Hunger. Attention. Hunger. Making. Jake is out here. Remember I said Jake earlier, y'all. Image. Making mirage image. Someone making an image, a mirage. Kurt. Somebody ran at enemy. Run at enemy. Great hunt. Human. Great human. Great man. Great human. Hater. Someone's a happiness hater. Hater men. Janet. King. Janet King. I don't know. Somebody hates men. Aunt Janet hates the internet. Somebody hates the internet. And then hang up, hang 'em, manage. Someone hates the internet. Okay. Something in term. turning, turning Jake, turning Jake's mom, turning into a man, turning meant, Jake meant turning, to return, somebody, no, turning in a, her, turning her in, Jake's mom. You should turn in your mom. She's wrong for what she's doing. Something about a mutant. Mutant giant. Mutant again. Ken. Again. Or giant. Mutate giant. Make her a mutant. Y'all be careful what offers you take. Somebody might be trying to make you into a mutant. An X-Man. Is it Elon? Elon might be trying to get you to turn into an X-Man. I don't know. Air. We got air. Gaunt. Mutant. Mutant men. Generation X. So Generation X could be all mutants. Remember I talked about that yesterday. Y'all remember I talked about that yesterday? And Jan. Jake. Quan. Gen X mutant. Gene. Hire Gene. Yeah, hire me. I'll fucking take off. Come on, I'll be on my way. Go on and hire me. I'll see what I can do about the mutants. Y'all take what resonates now. Something's near it. Something is near it. Near the time. Hear it, near it. Gen X. Some kind of gene manipulation. Y'all take what resonates. I wouldn't doubt it. Something about entering into a time. Enter, gear up, okay? Enter, gain again, enter again. Step into a portal. Hunt him. Hunt. JK, KJ. Main age. It's Gen X. I'm telling you, it's a main age group, y'all. The main age. It says runt. Turn. It's Gen X's turn. Turnkey kids. Y'all wouldn't believe it if I told y'all something about it being an enigma. An enigma, y'all. Something about the era. Tuners. Y'all, Gen X is tuners. I'm just saying. Then we're like the conductors. Max energy. We ignite. It's ignite, y'all. Night. Enter night. Oh golly. Did y'all get to see my soul grass? Where where I sang uh, uh, Sandman by Metallica. Like, I sang it just like Leonard Skinner might sing it. It sounds fucking badass, okay? Y'all go check it out. Yeah. It sounds just like Leonard Skinner. I don't remember if I posted it or not. But y'all go check it out on my Star Maker app. That shit was fucking badass. I enjoyed doing that kind of stuff, like reinventing old songs. Won't you get the fuck out of here? You got a problem with the way I do my shit on my channel? I didn't tell you you gotta come in here and sit. You don't got to. If it don't resonate with you, fool, fucking leave. I mean, what the definition of an idiot? That shit's so fucking dumb, man. Like, you gotta come in here and say some bullshit. Figure out how to take the camera off your mirror view. It's like this because I got the camera facing me, stupid fuck. I ain't got it turned around the other way. Alright? Got a problem with it? Don't watch! You ain't got to. I speak out every fucking word that I talk. That I just wrote down here. Don't watch. That's all I got to say about it. Look, don't talk to the people. Yeah, you don't. I don't do no chat in Star Maker. No chat, okay? Because there's a lot of spam bots on the chat. I just do it for my own entertainment. You know, people can follow me or whatever, fuck. But yeah, don't go in the chat at all. Don't do the chat at all, okay? Fuck you. Snap your ass the fuck out of here, bitch. How about that? Snap your ass right the fuck on out, because you don't belong here. Yeah, don't go in the chat, though. I don't talk to nobody. They'll try to talk to you. You should use your discernment with that shit. Star Makers all over the world, like, literally all over the world. Use your discernment. You don't want to talk, you don't want to open yourself up to being hacked and shit. So just go on there and entertain yourself. Like, go on there and sing your karaoke and that, and do your duets and that. But don't do any of the chats. Okay? I don't even participate in their fucking stage shit. Okay? But I enjoy doing the karaoke. That shit's fun as hell. But anyway, somebody might have noticed something. Some kind of gain. Them enter at near gate. Them enter near gate. Some kind of portal, y'all. In gate. Engage. No, only one G. 8 at main. Somebody run. Someone had to run. Run in. Make a run in. At the gate. Jonathan. Says Nathan. Yeah, it could be Jonathan. No O out here. Jonathan had to make something at the gate. Some kind of deal with Mike. This is grunts. I.e. somebody's going by a different name. A fake name. Mean men. Mean. Keith is mean. To Jenna. There's a lot of damn names out here. Grant. Grimy. Grimes. Grimy. Grimin. Tune in. Jake. 2 Jake. 3 Jake. 4 Jake. 5 Jake. 6 Jake. 7 Jake. 8 Jake. 9 Jake. 10 Jake. 11 Jake. 12 Jake. 13 Jake. 14 Jake. 15 Jake. 16 Jake. 17 Jake. 18 Jake. 19 Jake. 20 Jake. 21 Jake. 22 Jake. 23 Jake. 24 Jake. 25 Jake. 26 Jake. 27 Jake. 28 Jake. 29 Jake. 30 Jake. 31 Jake. 32 Jake. 33 Jake. 34 Jake. 35 Jake. 36 Jake. 37 Jake. 38 Jake. 39 Jake. 40 Jake. 41 Jake. 42 Jake. 43 Jake. 44 Jake. 45 Jake. 46 Jake. 47 Jake. 48 Jake. 49 Jake. 50 Jake. 51 Jake. 52 Jake. 53 Jake. 54 Jake. 55 Jake. 56 Okay, I'm getting to the nitty gritty now. Something you need to pay attention to. Attention. Attention. Me? I need to pay attention to something? Okay, attention. I'm him, run, Kim, run, running, humming. What are you saying here? Humming. Pay attention to humming. Something about a track. Or track. Me meant it. Somebody meant it. I meant it. There's so many fucking names out here, I don't know how you would figure out who's the name that meant it. Humor. Humoring. Humid. Something about an agent. Agent Jen. Agent Jean, yeah. Agent Jean Bean. In the rink. Thumb. Here. Something about here. Here. Agent hearing. Agent hearing. Gear. My gear. Something about mine. Gear mine. Something time. Tim. Her. Hurt him. Heart. Hurt him heart. Okay. I'm putting it up. There's a lot out here. I put something about rent a Jamie rent a tank. A hut. A mirage. It says mirage out here, so something might be a game, because game's out here. A game. Garnet. That's a gemstone. Me garnet. Hurt. Aim. Harm. AI harm. Internet. Entities. Entity. That's what it says. It says arm. Gun. Armed gunman. Attention to armed gunman. Something to do with AI. Armed gunman. Jerk. This is jerk. My arm. Jerk. Germans. Man, y'all remember I told y'all about that? How the government will hire a bunch of people from another country to come fight, come discipline the countrymen of this country, because it's harder for another countryman to shoot or harm another countryman. So they hire them from out of the country to come here, and then they give them like police badges and so on and so forth, and that, okay? There's some type of racial profiling going on that's not right. Something with that ICE group, okay? I'm just saying, it's something to do with the ICE group. Near time. It's saying, okay, something is near time. We're entering into it. Near time. Entering into something. We're coming into the time, okay? Then It's sooner than later. Hang. Just hang on, hang out until you receive Mars ties. Janet. Something nighttime. At nighttime. Aim at nighttime. Mighty ET. Them are mighty entities. Giants. Huge. MK. They said a huge giant's coming. Greater men. Is that the men of old? Target humans. It's saying they targeting humans, y'all. Humane, unhumane, human. Ink, Nink, what the fuck? Ken, Gen. I'm telling you, something to do with Gen X. Gen X is... That must have been when they planted the seeds and now they're coming back to harvest them. Y'all remember I talked about that yesterday. Take that as it resonates. It says NA. It says IQ. It says IQ game. Something to do with your intelligence. Hung me in the game. Hung men in the game hung. Someone's filling in the blanks. It says great heart. Unit. Merge. Magnet. Trinket. Like a talisman, and it says what did I see? It says minute, but I seen something else. Ruin me. I'm the king. Ruin me. I'm the king. Target there. IQ. Target their IQ. Oh, why ants out here? Ant. Ant make me quit. Ant make me quit. Merger. Manager. All that's out here. Y'all take what resonates, okay? I'm gonna put it up. Something about art. Then meant it. They meant it. He meant it. Matt, Ken, Rain, term, rain, Something about a turn, a return, rain, return. I'll take what resonates, okay? Yeah, go back and watch it all. Yeah. You'll enjoy it. There's a lot of fucking trolls on here today, though. A shit ton of them. A lot of them. Want to assume shit about a motherfucker. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You look at Trump and trust him. You look at fucking Erica Kirk and trust her. And you got some kind of problem because I got on a bandana. Fuck you. Just saying. Just saying. From my experience, all the swamis had something on their head. Protect their crown. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't got to like it. Nobody tell you had to. That's another assumption of yours. But you ain't gonna say nothing about it. It ain't your fucking place. Just saying. We got honor out here. It says page 143. Interesting. Shit, it just feels more comfortable like this. Like, because of the injury. And it just helps. It just helps it feels comforter. Like, sometimes I take it off. Y'all see, sometimes I'll have it off. But there's a scar right there. And the scar, it gets irritated because of the hair growth. And then I just put the bandana back on because it just feels more comforted. Anyway, it says, it don't matter. It ain't none of your business. The way I feel fucking comfortable. Y'all don't like it. Just, I don't know, turn your phone around. Just listen. You ain't got to look at me. Fuck it. They didn't speak until the house was a speck from the rear view mirror. Then a livid Smita turned to Mohan. It says, what the hell was that about? You actually got in the way of my doing my job. What gave you the right to bulldoze your way into my interview? This is resonating right now. In the here and now. That's what this reading is all about, okay? What gives you the right? Period. It says, Mohan raised one hand as if to fend off a blow. I'm sorry, I lost my temper. Forgive me. She glared at him and turned away. She looked out the window even as Mohab spoke. I don't know how you do this job, Yar. I just wanted to choke him. After seeing how they'd ruined that poor girl. Nandina wouldn't have interfered like this, Smita thought. She would have known the importance of dispassion, of allowing sources to reveal themselves in their own time, in their own words. But Mohan was not a professional. He was merely an acquaintance who had given up his own vacation to help her. He had reacted in a way any sentient human being would have. It says any sentient human being would have. And she needed him for his male presence. It grated on Smita to admit it. But if Govind had not believed in Mohan was her husband, he wouldn't have allowed her to even enter his home. I want to make one more stop, Smita said. This partner's working to get... I'm telling you. I want to make one more stop, Smita said. Let's head back to the main village. I need to talk to that fucking village chief. So the chief's got some kind of information. I guarantee you he does. He knows. Because you brought up a topic to him. And you was like, okay, so you're telling me that these motherfuckers can get away with doing witchcraft and sacrifices and sacrificing even humans and that and that and that because there's no law against it? Against witchcraft? I'll have to look into that. Motherfucker, you better get to looking because your fucking town is full of witches. Period. You got some working for you. Get the fucking clue, man. Wake the fuck up. Get a grip, chief. Chapter 17 is the next page, which is 144, so I have to turn to it and look at it because it's the next page is 144, which is on chapter 17, which is destiny. So let's find out what it says. There's some kind of prejudices or something like that going on. People are people. I don't think that the leaders reflect the true people that live there. That's what my opinion is on it. It says, when Radha and I were children, we used to play a game. She would ask, "What is the true color of the world, Didi?" Didi. It says, and I would say green. Why green? Because the trees are green, grass is green. The new buds on the plants are green. Even the parrots are green. Green is the color of the world. But Didi, Radha, would argue, the wheat stalks are brown. My body is brown. The field mice are brown. No, the world is brown. What about blue, I would say. The sky is blue and it covers the whole world like a mother who loves and embraces all her children. Radha would fall silent, and I would remember that she had known our mother's love for even fewer years than I did. So I would take her in my arms and hold her to make her know what it feels like to be loved. Today I know the truth, ... The true color of the world is black. Anger is black, shame and scandal are black, betrayal is black, hatred is black, and a roasted, smoking body is black, black, black. The world, after witnessing such cruelty, goes black. The waking up to a changed world is black, meaning it's the unknown. And then it says, he comes to me at night, when it's only me and Abreu, sleeping in our hut. Sometimes I smell like it. He smells like the last time, smoky, like burnt hair. Someone's having a dream about a spirit. See how they're all slanted? Someone having a dream about a spirit. So somebody may be coming to you in their dreams, or you may be going to them in their dreams, okay? But it's all about perception, the point of view between the two young people. It's a point of view. What color's the world, y'all? Leave your opinion down in the comments. What color's the world? The color of my world is fucking so multi. I see every color. I see them all, and I resonate with every color. I don't care. I just say it, okay? I see them all. I see them all brightly and vividly. I see every color. Like I think I'm on the extra spectrum of being able to see more colors than actual other people, because I can see the world vividly. It's very vivid and very bright and just I can see the colors vividly. Okay. We got the amphibious soul. I'm gonna read out of real quick, and then I'm gonna read pass it out of the Bible, okay? And I'll get a message from the universe. This is for entertainment purposes only. If it's entertained you, whether I'm fucking Randy Savage or Hulk Hogan or what is the other one that he named me, that he called me? Can't remember. So many people wear bandanas, I can't fucking remember. See, that's my point. That's like calling me Brooke Shields because I got on blue jeans. You know, she did a blue jean ad when she was like 17. So, why not call me Brooke Shields and wearing blue jeans, stupid? You understand what I'm saying to you? Point of view, okay? Just saying. Okay, something about the nighttime, y'all, because this is why I did that with the 2 books, okay? Because there's something going to be triggered in the message, okay? It says, pitch dark, my flashlight beam picked up a large dark body moving gracefully through the water. There's something spiritually going on, y'all. It almost sounded like the same kind of stuff right there. A predator. My primal mind warned. It says, yes, I thought, but also a friend. It was an adult gully shark, followed by a young gully shark. Tom and I have dived with these sharks since he was tiny. They are like old trusted friends. I noticed fish too. I suspect the sharks may have been hunting the fish by trapping them in the back of the cave. As we swam from the darkness of the cave into the light of the day, the dark water in front of us turned silvery blue, the surface shimmering with golden light. Staying golden, stepping into the golden sunlight. The cave had spoken with us, whispering its secrets, and we emerged changed, made fresh, washed clean in nature's cauldron. Natural magic. We warmed our bodies by lying in the sun on the rock shelf at the edge of the cave. Listen to those water drums, Tom said. He pointed at the cliff and gestured. It's from the little wavelets catching air under the rock's ledges. We boiled mussels and feasted on their freshness. Then we climbed up the cliff and walked back onto one of the oldest paths on earth. We were high on the grace of nature, deeply thankful that this perfect window had opened for us and allowed us to see inside the creature that is the sea cave of secrets. Then it says fathers and sons. But that sounds like the most wonderful fucking day trip ever. Okay. And I can really dig and resonate with it. Just to lay on the rock cliff in the sunlight, the golden sunlight, listen to nature's drum, and just be in the magic of nature's cauldron. Okay? Water's magic, y'all. Water's truly magic, okay? And I made I like messing with the editing of the AI thing on the YouTube. So I made a whole video that at the very end of that video, it said, why did Jesus bless his food at the beginning, okay? And at the end of it, it has a prayer for you use for blessings over anything, okay? Because we're all mostly water-based. Every living thing is mostly water-based, okay? So the prayer over the water can pretty much be over anything. Anything you ingest, whether it be cigarettes, and even though they're bad for you, whether it be chocolate, even though it's bad for you, pray over it and give it, infuse it with energy. The water is especially alive, okay? The water is especially alive. And when you hold your two hands, you infuse it, but you don't even have to do that. You can just think it and look at the water and do it while you're cooking and so on and so forth. I call upon the water. Yeah, I don't know the full blessing of the water, but it gives you an insight on how to do it, okay? How to read to infuse the water with down to the crystalline wholeness of the healing or something like that. But it'll help you give you some type of insight on how to pray over food and water and anything that you ingest, anything, okay? And let me tell you, the best time to be manifesting is in your shower, in your tub, when you're just surrounded by all that water. That's a really, really good time to be manifesting, also to release. Help you release and manifest at the same time, okay? Just make room for that new to come in, or you're going to be sitting there with all that stagnated old shit that you don't even fucking want because you're afraid to let go of it. Just saying, make room, okay? Take what resonates. All right, let's get out of the Bible and see what it says. We're in Romans 10, okay? Romans 10 says, ooh, Israel rejects the gospel. That's crazy that I've been questioned, like, what? By the trolls about Jews and Israel and that and that and that. Believe it or not, especially if you're in America, you probably got Jew blood in you. Just saying. This is a mixing pot right here. And seeing as how they weren't so fucking graceful with their ways, and they just take what they want. So there's probably a lot of slaves that got raped and shit. So you probably got Jew blood in you too, all you fucking haters out there. I just want to say. Anyway, just saying. Okay, it says Israel's rejection is not total. That's Romans 11. I said 10 because it says Romans 10:10 up there at the top, and I thought y'all might need to be triggered by 10:10, okay? Man, I don't even care for your sarcastic fucking compliment. I think it's fucking fuck shit. Just don't say nothing. I guess y'all's mama never taught you anything. If you ain't got nothing nice to say and it's only fucking sarcastic bullshit, don't fucking say it. Okay? Words are very important. Extremely. You're going to be judged on every word, especially when you used intent, even if it was a joke. Understand that, okay? You don't even know what 6-7 means, but we do because we looked it up yesterday. Ha ha! You don't even know what it means. You trying to talk shit? Thank you. Thank you for that encouragement, though. I appreciate that. Israel's rejection is not total. I say then, has God cast away his people? Certainly not. For I am also an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God has not cast away his people whom he foreknew. Or do you not know what the scripture says of Elijah? Hope you're paying attention. The ones that are questioning all day, y'all got a problem? Listen up, listen clearly, because Spirit's got a message for you. To let you know how authentic it really, truly is in here in this room. It says, he foreknew, or do you not know the scripture, it says, of Elijah, how he pleads with God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed your prophets and torn down your altars, and I am alone, I am left, and they seek life. But what does the divine response say to them? I have reserved myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to Baal. Even so, then, at this present time, there is a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then it is no longer works. Okay, it's by grace, okay? And it says, but if it is of works, it is no longer of grace. Otherwise, work is no longer work. What then? Israel has not obtained what it seeks, but the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, just as it was written. God has given them the spirit of stupor, eyes that could not see, and ears that they should not hear, to this very day. And David says, let their table become a snare and a trap, a stumbling block and a recompense to them. Let their eyes be darkened so that they do not see, and bow down their back always. Okay, so that's saying the ones that he's giving them ears and eyes to see. He's taking it from them. The ones that obtained that stole the birthright from the original Israelites. Okay. Like, okay, say for instance they go grocery shopping and they overdo it and they get just too much fucking groceries, and all those groceries go bad because once the one fruit goes bad, all of it that's right there in the same bunch is gonna go bad along with it. Okay, because they're like overcompensating. Like okay, say Erica Kirk. Golly, I hate bringing her back up, but damn. The bitch was a millionaire before she fucking got with a thousandaire, okay? And wanted so much more that she had to go through all of this to kill this thousandaire so she could become more of a billionaire. That's ridiculousness. Because she can't see, she can't hear, even though she's working in a fucking spiritually founded fucking foundation. It's just amazing to me that she works right in the fucking... Anyway, y'all take that as it resonates. When you have enough, share the rest. Okay? Period. And he's saying that even though it may seem or look a certain way at certain times, God knows what he's doing. All you got to do is keep your faith and keep your trust. Because, yeah, they may be filling up, being glutton, but that's going to turn back around on them. They're going to get dysentery, and they can't fucking shit. They can't shit it out, and then they die. You get what I mean? You don't need to be worried about those little things. You need to be focusing on self-improvement. And let God handle this. That's what he's saying to you. Let him handle this. Okay? And this clearly is telling you, you probably got Jew in you too. With all this shit about Jew this and Jew that and this and that and another and all these different fucking races and that and blah, 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 blah. This plainly says right here. Right here, I am also an Israelite, the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. This is our forefathers, y'all. These are the ones that came before us. Okay? It says, and God has not cast away his people whom he foreknew. He knows who you are. He knows who you are. You understand? God's not going to cast you aside because he knows who you are because you know him. You communicate with him. You're in agreement with them. You understand? I hope you do. Quit with the fucking talking about what's your point, what's your views on Jews and this and that and another. I don't see nobody jumping on here talking about what's your point on blacks. I'm just saying, what's your point on whites? What's your point on Mexicans? What's your point on... I've never seen nobody jump on here and say that, but it's all about fucking Jews. Really? Really? Man, get with the fucking program. Come together. If you ain't for us and you ain't with us, you against this motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Get the fuck on. That's all I got to say about that. Okay? So what? Why are these little kids being allowed to come in here? I don't understand that. No. No. Every single human was created perfectly the way God wanted it to be created. Period. The problem is they don't acknowledge their worth. That's where the problem lies. Is these humans don't acknowledge their worth, and they run around saying fuck shit like this, like they got a hair on their tongue and that bullshit like that. That kind of fuck shit, because they're ignorant. Ignorance is not stupid. Ignorance is knowing something and not acting on it and not delving into it and find out more knowledge. Okay, it's choosing to not know. That's ignorance. Okay, they can be taught though. Ignorance can be taught. Now I'm not a witch. I don't have anything to do with witches or witchcraft. You're a witch, and I rebuke you in Jesus' holy name. I rebuke you, and I send you back to whoever you serve. Amen. You're going to hell right now. You too. Period. I don't care what you are. Y'all, just for entertainment purposes only. If this has entertained you any kind of way or anything like that, leave something down in the comment. If it's resonating with you, leave something in the comments and share these videos with your families and friends. If you want to donate to the channel, thank you for all the donations and gifts today. I'm very grateful and thankful for those. I pray that when you pass it forward, that you receive 10 times in return, okay? All right, let's find out what the message of the universe got to say. And y'all take what resonates, okay? Don't force anything. Hit that bell notification like button. If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You're in control of your own life. That summed up the entirety of the reading. Again, from the very beginning, this sums up the entirety of the reading. Okay? If something deep within you tells you something's not quite right, trust it. Okay? And the only way to make change, or if you want a movement, you gotta move. You gotta move. This person right here, you don't ever get the chance to hear me again. What a sad thing. That they stick their foot in their mouth like that and they don't get to receive the knowledge that they desperately need, because they're never going to receive it because they can't take their foot out of their mouth. They got to speak and speak and speak, and they can't hear nothing when they're constantly speaking. You get me? Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thank you. Okay, y'all. That's the end of it. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll probably be back later. It's only 11:20. Feels like fucking middle of the day. Time is really... This is because the portal's opening, okay? Because time is really fucking freaking me out. Really, time is really blowing my mind. I mean, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Felt like it was 8:30 in the morning. Now it's 11:20. Feels like it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I feel like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, I'm just going to close with just a couple of words from page 144, okay? I'm going to 144 because I turned to 146. So I just flipped it and turned to page 144 because I felt like, because it's my channel, I can do that if I want to. Okay, anyway, it says there's a Netflix documentary. It says Uma Cooper made about Marilyn Monroe, and the first thing that you hear in the film is Marilyn's own voice, which wraps her words in softness, and the softness in her voice. The voice of Marilyn Monroe, softening the words so that they don't feel hard or sharp to the listener. And why was it necessary for Marilyn to talk like that? To issue her words in such a soothing voice, a voice that says, I wish you no harm, there is no harm in me. Later, there's a bit where she's talking about when she was growing up and says, happiness isn't something I ever took for granted. She stayed with the 10 different foster families before spending 2 years in a children's home. Then with an appointed guardian, her mother was in a mental hospital. She says that's when she was put in the children's home. She would say to people, I'm not an orphan. Every woman she'd see, she'd say, there's a mama. Every man she'd see, there's a daddy. Take what resonates. So Marilyn was always seeking a family. But she didn't feel like an orphan. She felt like everybody's mother and father was hers. That she could just create them to be. Like, that's a daddy. That's how daddies are. That's how daddies act and look and so on and so forth. But she was very childlike in her ways, okay, because she was abused. I mean, she was... If there was ever a fucking poster child for abuse, MK Ultra, Marilyn Monroe, I'm just saying, y'all go look that up, okay? But let that resonate with you, that what I just said out of that book, because oh no, I felt a tug at my heart when I was reading that. See, I'll take what resonates, okay? Something about a Netflix documentary. I don't know. Somebody might want to do some kind of X-Men mutation. I don't know. Would you do it? Would you be an X-Men? Would you be an X-Men? Ooh, what are we stepping into next? Who knows? I don't care. God's with me, so either way, it's going to be an adventure. Okay. Till the next adventure, y'all. I will see you on the flip side. Stay golden.